Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin. Walk always on warm sands.
It has been a profitable journey, and yet I long for the warm sands of elsewhere more and more each day.
I feel the same. I do not think Khajiit were made for the cold.
Not only that, but these Nords have no love for us. They look upon us and see only thieves and smugglers.
It is a pity, but it cannot be helped. Perhaps if we continue to show that we can be trusted, they will open their cities to our caravans.
Ha! I wish that I had your optimism. Bandits harass the caravans at every step, but Khajiit usually scare them off. A few days ago we were ambushed. A nuisance, really, but many of the marauders had quick fingers. One of them stole my moon amulet, given to me by my mother when I was just a cub. It is my only memory of home in this cold land. You are kind to offer. We believe the bandits are part of a group headquartered here. Be careful. I missed my amulet. But a life cannot be replaced as easily.
Wares of all kinds, and all can be yours.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
There is much
Khajiit
beauty
is
in
ready
this
for
place.
any troublemakers. I hope that you will come to do business with us again.
So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one. Mostly, it is the Nords. They do not like outsiders in their land, and so we are forbidden to enter their cities. When they look upon us, they see only pickpockets and skooma dealers. It is most unfair, but we do our best to ignore them. Not long, in truth. I came to Skyrim after I found myself unwelcome in both Elsewhere and Cyrodiil. I seem to have an unfortunate talent for getting myself involved. Rasad was able to look past that, and it was he who helped to set me up with a trade caravan. Now I work for him. May the sun keep you warm even in this land of bitter cold. May the sun warm your path, friend.
I am waiting for a good death. Yes, were I to simply lay down and die, it would not please Malakath. Perhaps. Are you sure about this? We shall see. Come on, let's see what you're made of. I'll have your head! Damn you!
Citizen, I'm warning. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone!
Hold it. This here's a toll road, see? You're gonna have to hand over, say, 200 gold if you want to use our road. Wise move. Now get out of here, you goat licker, before I decide the toll's going up.
I could eat.
What was that?
Drink.
I'll show you what a real orc can do.
No!
I'm staying out of this.
This Khajiit guards the others. There it is. Ah, home. If you ever need the skills of a Khajiit warrior by your side, I would be honored to travel with you. Until then, here. This is for you. In thanks. May your road lead you to warm sands.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale. Fair prices.
Once was a hero named Rex. Rex came riding to right run from all.
That's how it's done.
Imperial dogs. There is nothing that's too low for them.
Yeah, sure. I've got to get out of here.
Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours. So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. Take a look. I hope that you will come to do business with us again.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Let me open the gate, and you can head into the city. The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
I had another run-in with a Thief's Guild.
Be careful, Milo. The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at its back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in...
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for 'em. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Then you're stupider than you look. You better watch your ass around here.
All meat guaranteed, clean and free from rock joints.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter. And
As a winter's morning. Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Hello, friend. Let me know if you want some of the freshest food you've ever eaten.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected. The only way to find fresher meats is to hunt it yourself. You looking for some fresh meat to fill your belly, perhaps? I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands. Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out. Everything I've got on display, really. Be careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. You're not going to get one from me.
Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mara. Good journey, my child.
I could sure use some coin.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Take my advice, and just leave Riften. Go far, far away and never return. This place is nothing but a rotten, stinking corpse that sat in the sun far too long. Uh-huh.
Don't miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir. Only 20 septims each. Only 20 gold septims. Hurry, before my supply is gone.
Vegetables
Welcome.
as crisp as a
Let me
winter's
know if you
morning.
see anything you like. I deal in specialty goods from Morrowind. Can I interest you in anything? I pay fair prices for all sorts of goods. If there's anything you wish to sell, just let me know.
Fresh meats and produce. Get
I may be
vegetables
dark
as
elf
well.
by birth, but I was raised Argonian. Through reasons I'm still trying to discover, I ended up orphaned, then taken in by a kindly Argonian family in Black Marsh. I hope one day to find out what happened to me, how I ended up like that.
Make love like a saber cat. Or crush
Just
your
one.
enemies to dust like
I know when I was found by my Argonian father, I was wrapped in a blanket bearing the symbol of House Telvanni. It was one of the great houses in Morrowind long ago. Whether that means I was one of them or not, I'm uncertain. If you come across anything in your travels that might provide me with the answers I'm looking for, I'd be grateful.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's
Thank you.
morning.
Learn a library's worth of knowledge in moments.
I learned that a matron who had served for House Telvanni had escaped Morrowind during the Accession War. Records showed her buying passage aboard a sailing vessel named the Pride of Telvos, but that's where the trail ran cold. I spent years looking for what became of the ship, but I ended up empty-handed. Anything you can find would be of great help. Good luck.
Don't miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir.
Come on, come on! You gonna buy something? Or just stare all day? It's been better, I'll be honest with you. I'll put it plainly. I've got deadbeats who don't pay me, the city guard looking over my shoulder, and Maven Blackbriar breathing down my neck. Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not. I just need the coin. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better.
The fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
I'll teach you how to use it effectively, and keep you quick on your feet. don't usually deal in weapons. You should talk to Balamund over at the Scorched Hammer. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Knows I could use it.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry? I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you. Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore. Forgive me. It's a term I haven't used in some time. While most in Tamriel call my kind Argonian, we prefer the term Saxhleel. Maudesi was actually my original Saxhleel name. Unlike others, I decided to embrace tradition and keep it that way. Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cures. A few months ago, it was Troll Fat Salve, and now he's got something new. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves Guild. If you're looking for the finest custom jewelry in all of Skyrim, you've come to the right person. Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise? And if anything pleases the eye, don't hesitate to make me an offer. And if you have any jewelry to sell, I'd be glad to pay you a fair sum in gold for it. Safe travels, Landstrider.
The fairest prices and the highest quality.
Only 20 septims each.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing. Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery. Started out with a single fishing pole and now I have an entire building and 2 boats to my name. Not bad for a middle-aged Nord, eh? Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. And even Nord thinks I'm wasting my time trying. But I disagree. I sell my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. It's worth its weight in gold to me. The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word that Klepper at the Silver Blood Inn might be interested. If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me. You'd be paid, of course. Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are. Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Have you seen the condition of this sorry excuse for a city? Beggars roam the streets, crime runs rampant, and the threat of war is driving away business. The paltry amount of coin that I place in the charity box at the temple is the least I can do to help. Nivenor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such a gorgeous creature is one of life's mysteries. We're at odds about my charity. She thinks the people in this town have become lazy and expecting a handout. I tried to include her in my lessons from Maramal over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh? There's nothing like fishing on Lake Onric. You should try it sometime. Nothing refreshes the soul like an honest day's labor. If you're hungry, Marie sells fresh fish, caught by yours truly. I think you'll appreciate it. They taste amazing. Remember to give at the temple.
What brings you to Balamund today? Looking for some armor? A weapon, perhaps? Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh? To be honest, I don't blame you. If you're looking for a smith, you found one of the best. Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava. Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold. You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life. A flame Atronach's body might provide fire salt. They're dangerous creatures that can be summoned by wizards. Of course, it would be much easier to check with an alchemist. They occasionally have them for sale. People say I'm making gold off of other people's misery, but what else would I do? Smithing is all I know. Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow, they'll change their tune. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
Fresh meats and produce.
What can I get for you? She's an absolute pleasure to work for. In fact, I almost feel guilty accepting pay from her. Why, just this last week, I was commenting to my fellow meadery workers just how lucky we are to be working for such a charitable family. Okay, look, if I'm caught saying anything bad about the meadery or the family, I'm a dead man. I'm the 4th person to work the tasting counter in the last year. The last 3 are at the bottom of Lake Henrik. Just take my advice and just get out of Riften as soon as you can. Lady Maven's been developing the secret recipe for Blackbriar mead over the last several decades. She uses a very secret blend of spices, fresh honey from Golden Glow Estate, and specially constructed aging casks to ensure the best flavor. Even when you get to the last sip in your flagon, it'll taste just as good as the first. Damn it. Sorry. I'm not very good at this. Look, just don't say anything to Maven, will you? I've spent weeks trying to get that right, and if she sees how stupid I am, she'll get rid of me. Yeah, fired. Sure, that's what I meant. We serve only the best here. Allow me to recommend the Blackbriar Mead, the purest brew in all of Skyrim. May I get one for you? Take a look. Come back and see us again.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a look around. Hello there, friend. Welcome to the Pond Prawn. What can I help you with? Catchy, isn't it? In my youth, I was a fisherman. I had a beautiful ship named the Brawny Prawn. But the years have a way of creeping up on you. I ended up selling that ship to open this place. Seemed only fitting to name it after her. Well, changed it a bit, I suppose. If I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was a big mistake. The question is, what isn't wrong with Riften? This city's corrupt, rotten to the core. No one cares about anything except themselves, and how much coin they can make off the misery of others. Authorities, have you been listening to what I said? They're all dirty. Every one of them. The only way to get things done in this city is to keep your head down and pay off the right people. Pickings may be a bit slim today, but take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Or if you're looking for anything to sell for a fair price, you let me know. I'll make you a good deal. They used to be pretty feared around here. I mean, you'd whisper the name, and it'd send chills down your spine. Now, they're nothing more than ruffians and thugs, trying to pry a few extra coin from honest people. All it would take is a small force of guard to go into the Ratway and flush them out. It's our name for the old sewers that run under the city. It used to be a huge system hundreds of years ago, but it fell into decay, just like the rest of Riften. The guild stocks the place full of thugs that aren't good enough to join, so watch yourself if you venture down there. Until next time.
Genuine Falmer blood elixir for sale. Live but
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Yeah? What's your problem? Sorry. I'm afraid I don't know anything. Sure, I might have some dirt in my past, but that's just ancient history. I hope we bump into each other again.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar. Well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth. You're a smart woman. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time. No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission. I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town. I've
never seen Miol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her. Oh, did you hear that? Sorry about that. I've never seen Miol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her. I just don't want her to leave. She's the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time. Well, I'm glad she's here. In fact, I consider it a blessing. Miol's brought me nothing but safety and peace of mind. And some lessons with the blade. I hope that someday this city will be free from corruption, and we can all live in peace. Miol told me that it isn't this bad everywhere. Maybe one day I'll venture out and see if she's right. Watch yourself around here. It isn't safe.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, milady. Could I interest you in one of our special drinks? I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting. I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you. Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. 1 for the husband, 1 for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives. With the war, I have a feeling there's going to be trouble. It's getting dangerous outside the walls. Riften can be a dangerous place. Trust me, you do not want to live in this city. Ah, it's Kirava. I care for her. Besides, as bad as it seems, it's better than Black Marsh. Don't worry about me. I'll be just fine. The time will come when we can just walk away from here. They're vermin. Garbage. They're exactly what makes this city such a horrible place to live. How appropriate they should live in the Ratway with the rest of the trash. Disgusting. Ruined sewers filled with goodness knows what. There's an entrance down by the canal, but I'd highly advise you to stay out of there. It's the Thieves' Guild's territory. 3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama. Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both? If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
If you'll excuse me, you look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead? Sure. How do you think I get my hands on the good stuff and offer it so cheap? You think old Maven is just giving it away to anyone? Good thing she makes so much money. Makes it easier for merchandise like this to fall through the cracks. No, friend. You've got it all wrong. I'm not selling cheap mead. I'm selling good mead for cheap. Blackbriar mead. I sell cases of it for half of what the inns and taverns pay through the meadery. All I need is someone to deliver it for me. If anyone saw me leave Riften, they get suspicious. I need someone to take this small keg of Blackbriar mead to Wilhelm at the Villimer Inn in Iverstead. Drop it off, and he'll trade you something for the delivery. Keep it as payment for the legwork. Oh, and if you bump into Indarin from the meadery, keep your mouth shut. He'd write us out in a second. Good. Now get going. Nothing but the best. Blackbriar mead, fresh from the vat. Best of all, you don't have to pay the ridiculous prices Maven charges. So what do you say to that? Here you go. Oh, and keep it quiet. This stuff isn't exactly easy to get a hold of at these prices, if you catch me drift. What do you want? I'm the brewmaster around here. Need something, or can I get back to work? I'm quite busy. They always try to take advantage of me. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile. Why don't they listen to me? Why won't they do as I say? Good point. Trust is very difficult to come by these days. Actually, I've been meaning to speak to them. I did a count at the meadery and we're 4 cases short. Again. Maven Blackbriar wants me to keep the mead flowing, and that's what I aim to do despite all these lazy good-for-nothings that work for us. Ever since I took over as a foreman, the production of our mead has never been more profitable. And if the meadery is profitable, I'll get rich. Get the picture? Lady Maven could buy or sell anyone in Skyrim. I wouldn't be surprised if she's the one pulling the strings around this city. She's always welcome in Mistvale Keep, and between you and me, I'm pretty sure she even has some pretty influential friends within the Empire. I'd also warn you not to cross her. She employs quite a few troubleshooters to take care of messy problems. Well, that was important.
Looking for a place to stay? Show me some coin first. Otherwise, hit the road. Head north to Winterhold. There's a college there. They teach magic. Most Nords don't care for them. Else you could go see the Jarl's wizard. Might be able to help you. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. I can't stand this city. It's impossible to make a decent living here. Crime is at an all-time high in this city thanks to the Thieves Guild. Don't we have enough problems with the war going on? Look around you. I'm barely keeping this rat hole together. The war's seen to that. If Maven Blackbriar keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to resort to watering it down just to make ends meet. Blackbriar meat for the thirsty, food for the hungry. If only Maven would stop raising the price on it, maybe I could afford to stock more cases. That isn't an option. Maven sees me serve a competitor's brand here, and we may as well dig our own graves. Come back and see us again.